This is number one.
Sex that we're having here, girl. Ooh.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Um, I was recently asked to do these video requests some people wanted to know about. And one of my personal favorites, I think everybody would agree with me, would have to be the topic of sex. Sex is actually one conversation that's never ever boring. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But me personally, I was a virgin. I was a virgin until I was about 17 years old. Yeah. No, I take that back. I was 16. And the girl that I had sex with was 17. Yeah. And she was very first. Very first. And they say you never forget your first, which is very, very true. I wish it were a lie. I I don't wish that I could forget her. I really don't, because I love her to death. But it's just a lot of things about our relationship that I wish I had done different. Although when we first started dating, I don't think I would have did anything different about that. But later on, after the fact, I think I would have told her the whole truth instead of just half of it. But anyway, sex. I don't know. What do a lot of people like about sex? I mean, me personally, it's not just the physical part of it. It's just the fact that it's it's like a bond between two people, and despite the conversation that they have and the chemistry that they have, just talking to each other or being with each other on a day-to-day basis, if your physical connection is on point along with everything else, then that's the one. That's the one. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Now, I say that's the one. I say, oh yeah, that yes you should be with. But a lot of times those, I'm trying to say, not everybody's connection is the same when it comes to sex. I know, and I notice a lot of times. Me personally, I've only had sex with 3 girls in my life. 3 girls my entire life, and out of those three, anytime that we've had sex, it was never the same with each girl. Like I always did something different. I mean, some things were the same, but mostly how we got into it and if we used anything like toys and shit like that, then it's something totally different. And I'm sorry, I'm watching BET right now. And I don't know what the fuck they doing. But anyway, everything was different with those three. And I want to say my first, she, ooh, mm, she, wow. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that. What I mean is she was awesome. She was fucking awesome. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you should wait and have sex when you're married." Nah, who the fuck does that? Did they do that? The next time somebody tell you that shit, you need to ask them, "Did you do that?" And if they give you a different answer, then tell them go fuck themselves. No, my first, she would probably have to be my best so far. Not saying she's the best I ever had, but she's my best so far. I haven't had anybody blow my mind the way she did. And that's just a straight up truth. I mean, she knew how to give head, and she did that shit well. I ain't gonna lie. For most of us that say they'll touch me not. I mean, I used to be one, but let me tell you, that shit ain't where it's at. I'm telling you straight up truth on a stack of Bibles. That shit is not where it's at for real. Just let a girl touch you one time. I guarantee you'll let that shit. Period. But man, shit's made me go bonkers for real. I know there are a lot of femmes out there who are touch me nots, and I'm not necessarily sure how that works out. I know I had a friend who was a touch me not femme, and she preferred to do everything to her stud, and which her stud was very happy with that. I didn't see anything different or strange about their relationship. They lived their life and had their relationship just like everybody else. But when it came to sex, it was something totally different. And I don't see how she did it, and I don't get what she got from it. Now, I mean, I can't say that me personally, I do get pleasure from pleasing the person that I'm with. Like, me pleasing them brings me pleasure too, but them giving me pleasure is through the roof if they're good at it. Now, if you ain't too good at it, then I might not tell you. Me personally, I might direct you and help you out the second time, you know. But I'm not one to judge, because I personally wouldn't want nobody to judge me. I mean, not saying that I ain't. I don't know. You'd have to ask my exes. You'd have to ask them. But I haven't had any complaints so far, so I don't know. Now, personal favorite sexual position for me would have to be 69. Anybody that knows me know I love 69. Why? I can't tell you why, but my first, you know why I love 69, and I thank you very much for that. But yeah, 69 is one of my personal favorites, and using a strap. I know a lot of straight guys. They sit there and when they think about two girls having sex, it's like, oh, using the fake dick, and you don't get nothing from that, which is not true. Why is that not true? I would say the very first time that I actually used a strap on a female, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my very first strap was 10 inches long. The very first one I ever bought was 10 inches long, and it had a harness already attached to it, and it vibrated. And while she and I were having sex, I had the vibrator on, and I had turned it on high, like straight up as high as it could go. And you actually do get something from that. Although I do understand where me and my brother, we had a conversation about how, you know, he when he's having sex with a girl, or when straight guys and girls have sex, period, most guys get mad because the girl just lays there and does nothing, which is true, very, very true. I understand what they mean now, and it is a lot of work. So I do commend them for the work that they do. If they can do it for longer than an hour, if they can, then I commend them for that. Because you have to think about it. I'm using the fake one. Me, personally, an hour, to me, is 30 minutes. That's nothing. The longest I will actually go, no lie, is 2 days straight, non-stop. And I'm not even bragging. I'm just telling the truth. That's just how I am. I do not like to stop once I've started. And using a strap, the longest I've ever gone would have to be 7 hours. 7 hours non-stop. And it's not hard to do, but it is a lot of work. And considering the girl I was with, I'm able to pick her up and do all these different positions and do this and that. No, it really is a hell of a lot of work. So, girls, from all my straight girls out there, you can't call a dude lazy and be all mad when, like, you can't be pissed if he finished first. You can't be pissed about that. But if he's giving all he's got, then motivate him. No, give him something to work with. 9 times out of 10, he'll keep going. But if you just lay there not giving any help or even talk to him, if you talk to him while you're fucking, make it interesting. I mean, it's just you and him. It's not like y'all fucking in front of an audience or some shit. Help him out. I mean, that's the best I can tell you. I mean, me, I don't mind talkers. I don't mind talkers at all. I love talkers, actually. I love them to death. If you talk to me, motivate me, damn, I keep going for a whole month if you want me to. Shit, ain't got no problem with it. But motivation is the key. If you can't motivate them, you can't talk to them, or just know if they're doing something wrong, then don't let them keep doing the shit. No, don't be mean about it, don't be rude about it, but don't let them keep doing the shit if they ain't doing it right. Take your hand, grab theirs or whatever you gotta do, and guide that shit. And if they're doing it right, and you don't want them to leave that certain area, then, tell them to stay right there. But keep it real. Don't bullshit with nobody when it comes to sex. Because sex is something that everybody should enjoy, not just one person. No, that's a common bond between two people. And if you're ready to share yourself and share your body with that person, then by all means, it should be a very, very great and wonderful experience. And if you're inexperienced and they're experienced, or if they're inexperienced and you're experienced, then help each other out. You know what I'm saying? So it could be great on both ends. But that's my views on it, how I feel about sex and all that. So comment if you want, or send me a video response. Tell me what you think about it. I'ma holler at y'all.